Hi, this is Beth Sager with Lexington Locals, and I'm here at Empow Studios with Cal and Justin, whom I'm assuming are the founders. And
No.
no,
No,
okay,
no.
well clear it up for me.
Sure. So our founder is a guy named Leonid.
Okay.
He's still involved. He is just not here. He does a lot of the planning and the tech side of things. We have our own proprietary learning management system called Talent Box. We does a lot of stuff with that. I'm the senior program manager, which means I'm responsible for all the things happening, our hiring, our training, our recruiting, the program delivery, scheduling, just all the things to make sure we actually have our programs.
Mm-hmm.
And Cal,
What do you do, Cal?
Yeah, I'm the assistant program manager, or one of
Okay.
them. So I mainly focus on delivering our programs. I'm the site coordinator for this location here in Lexington. We have another location in Newton with a
Oh,
separate
nice.
site coordinator.
Okay.
So I'm a little more zoomed in than Justin is.
Okay, nice. And so what is it that you do here? Like specifically?
sure. We do project-based learning with kids around technology and engineering.
Okay.
So that means that they come in and they make stuff, and we help them figure out how to make stuff and make cool things. So
Fun.
they might make a game in Python, which is a coding language, or design something that we can then 3D print for them. We do a lot of different ones where they end up making games. And so they get to learn how to do tech things like program and 3D design by making cool stuff that they're actually really excited about.
Nice. And so do you have group classes? Is it one-on-one?
A little bit of everything. So we have group classes that run after school.
Okay.
Usually we have about 10 kids in each class.
Mm-hmm.
And then if people did want to do one-on-one lessons, we have private lessons that can be virtual or in person, depending on what people are comfortable with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what ages?
We do 2nd to 8th grade,
Okay.
and as Cal mentioned, we do after school during the school year, and then we do summer camps all summer long. So we do a bunch here in Lexington, and those are up on our website now already, and we're starting to film, but we
Nice.
also do some at our other location in Newton, in Cambridge, in Boston, down in Natick and Milton.
Wow.
So there's a lot of area that we cover, and we also do stuff online. So there's a lot of opportunities for people to get to interact with us.
Nice. So during COVID, I mean, did you guys go to Zoom or did people, like, how did it work for you?
We had, before COVID, we had never done virtual programs, ever. So
Okay.
a lot of people had to kind of pull things together and rush like overnight to set up a whole virtual program, and we essentially had to shift everything we were doing online over, I think, one weekend or something like that. But it ended up working out for us, and our virtual programs are actually very popular now.
Okay, still, so you
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
are doing virtual programming
For sure.
as well, so.
Yeah.
And I did see a little sign that said parties. You can have a party here.
We've done birthday parties.
Okay.
Right now, you might know there's a lot of trouble to hire people for teaching roles or like
Mhm.
bus driving. The state had to call in the National Guard to get kids to school.
Right?
So we don't really have the staff to do that on the
Okay.
weekends right now, but we are actively trying to hire people so that we can go back to doing birthday parties.
Okay.
And
that's
those
in
are
the
things
future.
like, sorry.
I was just gonna say, so potentially in the future.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's things like, you come in and you get to play Minecraft, but also get a little bit of our instruction around that, and then you have your pizza and your cake, or, we teach you a little bit about how to make a video game, and everyone gets to like start making their own video game together, and they can share it with each other, and they can test out other kids' video games, and it's like a whole experience that you would get in our classes. Our summer camps just scale down to be, an hour and a half or so,
Okay.
so that they have time to do some other things like eat pizza.
Nice, yeah. That's important for kids. So how
Yes, it
many
is.
teachers do you have here?
In this location, we have, on any given day, usually 2 teachers, and we have a couple that rotate so that they're not like working every single day.
Mhm.
The same thing's true for Newton, and then we have a lot of teachers who are working online,
Okay.
and that's partially because we are working with the Everett School District to deliver after-school programming for a bunch of their students.
Oh,
And we're
that's
doing
nice.
that online, and also just we have our regular classes that we do for that.
Right. And how did you two come to this? Like, what brought you here? What's your passion?
Well, my passion, honestly, above all, is creativity and just creating in general, which is a
Okay.
big thing that we focus on here. So I'm a musician, and
Oh,
I make
okay.
music. And the way I found Empow was actually through my band members who used to work here as teachers. and I was drawn to it because of the nature of what we do here. And you know, above all, you know, our program, for example, is called the Build program because we teach our students how to be problem solvers and engineers, and the main idea is creativity, so that's what drew me here.
Nice,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
I'm a learning person, so I have a PhD in developmental psychology,
Oh,
study the science of learning, and I'm really interested in kids and adults. And this role is really exciting because I get to work with both of those populations. I have the kids that are here, but also supporting and training all of our teachers, so the adult learning piece of it.
okay.
And I just thought this was a really great place to continue doing some of the things I love. I used to be at the Museum of Science, so like informal science learning and education is a big thing for me. And now just doing some engineering, which is near and dear to my heart because once upon a time I was a programmer as well. So
Oh, wow.
all over, get
All
to
over.
bring a lot of my passions together, which
Nice.
is really cool.
Nice. So how can people get in touch with Empow if they want to sign their kids up for a class?
Great question. Best way to go is to go on our website.
Okay,
It's empow.me, so empow me.
yep.
And we have our class schedules on there. There's a big banner at the top that'll send you to summer camps or after school.
Okay.
You can also give us a call. Our phone number is 617-395-7527. And you'll probably get to talk to one of us,
All
since
right.
we're usually the person on the other side of that.
Nice.
And then we have our email, so info@empow.me. It's a great way if they have questions and want to learn more to get to a chance for one of us to help them out.
Nice. Nice. Well, thank you so much for your time. This is really interesting. I wish they had this when I was a kid.
Me too.
I missed the
Me
boat.
too.
I missed the boat. So thanks again.
Sure thing.
Thanks.